see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motives, y'all.
Like if I'm in person with the customer service rep, I could be out to eat or I could whatever. Mm-hmm. If I see or I sense or I feel that they have a really bad attitude, I up my attitude and they look at me like I'm crazy.
You up your attitude?
Now I got an attitude too now. But my attitude is on 100. And they look at me like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with your what's wrong with, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. See, we think, well, if I be a little more friendlier, no. Sometimes you got to go above and beyond.
Well, because
it be with the women. It be with the women too. The dudes, I don't be having no problems with. Dudes don't got we don't got time to be doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We here, we don't want to be here. Hey, we just trying to take care of business and get out of here.
Right. It is true.
Right?
Yeah, the guys don't pose a problem here. It's mostly women. But I will say, and they're mad, and I don't know about what. But I will say that when I'm extra friendly, and maybe it's because I have an American accent on top of it. When I'm extra friendly, it tends to calm them down. So the women will become more friendly because I'm extra friendly. The next thing you know, they're paying me compliments. Oh, they'll tell my husband, oh, your wife is just so pretty. She's so this, she's so that. And then, but they're like also commenting on my accent. Oh, I like the way you speak English, things like that. So it's like, it helps for me to be extra friendly in that situation. And I think also because, and also I think because it's in direct contrast to how my husband is. If James is already fully irritated, he doesn't know how to hide his feelings. So he's like, you are going to see it on his face that he is pissed about something. So to have that in my friendliness in juxtaposition to his attitude, then it's like, it'll calm the waitress down because it'll also calm James down. Because he knows that I'm not upset, I'm not irritated, I'm fine, we're cool. Let's just be cool. And so then he'll calm down. Then the next time the waiter, the waitress, or the service person comes over, the atmosphere is different. But I think generally, maybe it could be a cultural thing, but because nobody else cares that the women have an attitude, they'll come and have an attitude too, and nobody will correct it. Nobody will care. But if somebody comes in super friendly, which they're not used to, it'll, it kind of changes the atmosphere a little bit. So I guess it's better to be more friendly in this situation than it is to, have an attitude too.
Sometimes I combat it with my humor and my charm with women that aren't. And when I see that's not working, I'm like, hold up, Quan John's charm isn't working. If Quan John's charm ain't working, there's a problem. Okay, I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to be conceited. I'm just confident. Quan John's humor and his charisma isn't working. There's a problem. Okay,
right.
A deep-rooted issue. So now I'm like, okay, when you get some black women that become a manager or a supervisor, all bets off. You can't tell her that she's not the president of the United States. Okay?
What?
You get some of our black women. It don't be the men either. It be the women, sorry. And this isn't a black women bashing episode. I'm just saying, because this comes from somewhere. The fact that she has been put in a position where she feels powerless. Like I said, she has to over-accentuate her power as a black woman when she's giving her little power and the business that she does not own. And that's what gets me angry when I'm in a situation when I'm talking to a black woman. She might be a supervisor or manager and all that, and she's really trying to she's trying to talk to me as if I'm beneath her.
Right.
And she's talking as if she has some stock in this company. I'm sorry, I'm one of them people that if I work at your unless it's different. You my friend. If I'm working for this business and I'm here to do my job. I'm not going above and beyond for your business because I'm not getting the benefits of it. Okay, I'm not gonna run after someone that steals from the store. I'm not doing none of that. Okay, if I see you stealing, I might let you steal too, because it's not my business. So don't have Quan John working for your business, okay? Because I'm not gonna go all out for you, okay? But you have some people that's going all out. And you look at them like, yo, fam, you know you're still only making $15 per hour while your owner is making 15 million. What's wrong with you? I say that to say one time, me and my father, we go into a store. Actually, this was like last summer. So, you know, I wasn't drinking or nothing like that. So my father-in-law was like, can y'all give me a case of beer? I'm like, sure. In this particular store over here, I know the people and all of that. They don't ask me for no ID because they know me, right? This one particular night, I go in there. There's a young lady in there, you know, black chick. Maybe I forgot what her name is because I usually mess with her. You know, well, after I got to know her.
Right.
So I get the case of beer. I come back. So she's like, you got your ID? I'm like, nah, but I'm 43. Now, mind you, in the system, you just have to put in the birthday. You don't have to scan anything or nothing like that. You understand? There's no scanning. Please. It's like, she was like, nah, I can't give it. I said, you know what? Now check this out. I said, fine. You can't give me the beer? Wow. All right. I said, I'm going to go get my father. He has his ID. He'll come get the beer. As I was walking out, she was walking from around the counter to get the beer. I didn't know why she was going to get the beer. I'm like, what is she doing? He's coming right back in. He go back in the store. I sit in the car. 3, 4, 5 minutes go by. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I go back in there. They're having a full-blown argument. I'm like, what happened? He said, she's not selling me the beer either. I said, why not? She tells him it's company policy that if one person comes in and buy a beer and you don't have your ID, they can't know the other person that buys the beer with their ID.
Is that true?
I don't know. We're like, hold up. So he's asking her, he said, miss, I'm not leaving until I get, my father don't even drink beer either. But it's principle. It's principle. He said, I'm not leaving until you sell me this beer. My father is 66 years old. You're going to look him in his face and tell him you're not selling this beer to him because his 43-year-old son came in and didn't have his ID? Man, it was, and like I said, she was one of our black beautiful sisters, but she was going out for this company as if it was her own. And we're looking at her like, Ma, what's wrong with you? And I said, I understand that you don't want to lose your job. But Ma, look at me. Look at you. I said, I'm going to say it again. She said, it's company policy that if I don't care if you're 50 years old, if I come in and don't have my ID, if you, Portia, are my aunt and you're 74, you can't bring your ID in there and get the beer. How absurd is that policy?
Wow.
How absurd is that? And we're looking at her like, but long story short, my father got that goddamn beer.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was not moving. Because he was like, you are, me personally, as a black man, I'd have gave you the damn beer. But I don't know why she felt like, yo, she was taking this on like this was the United States, this is the White House, and she had to protect Barack Obama himself. And you are not touching this beer right here. And I say that to say, when some of us black people are given these titles, we are so happy that someone looks at us as a supervisor, as a manager, and we have employees under us, and we can tell people what to do, and it makes us feel so good. But I want you to know, you're a clown, okay? You're a fool. All your employees hate you, okay? You want to know why? You want to know why that man made you his manager or his supervisor? Because he knows you're a Sambo. Okay, he knows that you will tell on the black people that aren't doing their jobs. You know what I'm saying? He knows he can count on you to make sure his money is counted. That's why he made you his manager. I will never make manager or director of nothing. Never. They won't make me manager. Why? Because they say Quan John don't care enough. Okay. I'm not. He's a very good, diligent what he does, but we're not making him in no position of no authority, because when it goes down, he don't give a damn, because I don't. It ain't mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got another girl that work in this Rite Aid Walgreens by where I live. You know what I'm saying? I go there to get my Nicorette gum because I don't smoke no more. She's the manager, black young girl, maybe 26, 27 years old. You can't tell her that she ain't nobody special. She's somebody. This name tag with manager, she probably go to sleep with it on. You understand? I'm in there talking to an employee about something, and she totally cuts him off. Hey, yeah, it's right there. Man, let him do his job. What is wrong with you? Oh, you the manager? Oh, I know how I know you the manager? Because you had a different color shirt on, you loser. Okay? They gave you a different color shirt. That made you feel good. I don't got to wear my blue shirt anymore. Now I get to wear the white shirt. You are a loser. Go ahead. It makes me mad, man.
If it's a means to an end, I don't think there's anything wrong with a person working their way up the ladder. But if that new position comes with, the disrespect that you start to show other people,
it'd be us doing that. It'd be us doing that. It'd be us black people that do that. You know what I'm saying? For real. We work ourselves. Check this out. We've had this manager, supervisor disrespect us so much that we want to work ourselves up so we can start doing the disrespect. It's foolish. It's trauma. Mm-hmm. It's trauma. I'm serious. It's not like they are innately like this. No, this woman isn't innately like that. But she knows she's a loser. You understand? First and foremost, she knows she's a loser. In her mind, she's a loser. And hum becoming manager at Walgreens makes her feel so good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My mother-in-law, she works in a store like that. They wanted her to be manager. She said, hell no, y'all don't pay me enough. And I said, God bless you. My mother-in-law, she said, I'm not doing that. Because hold up, now you're going to put me here. Now you're going to want more work from me. And you're giving me this much more money. Mm-hmm. My mother-in-law said, hell no, I'm not doing that. For what? So y'all can make me feel like I'm somebody important? So now I can boss people around? My mother-in-law said, get out of here. But you got a younger person. Oh, man. They think come on, you loser. Stop it. Why don't you take your whole check and put stock in the company, you loser?
Then you can own part of that company.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you take your whole check and put your whole check into stock into the company? You know what I'm saying? But don't be acting brand new because they gave you 15 more cents an hour and now you got a different color shirt.
Right.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I'm serious. And I swear to God, it be our people that's doing it. And it's sickening. It's sad because it's their own trauma from childhood. It's their trauma from society. They feel like having this title in back of their name or in front of their name means something.
That gives them power.
What? I've come in contact with mad people like, call me director, or call me doctor. They nigga, shut up. Excuse my language, man. What you mean, man? What you mean? I ain't calling you nothing. I'm calling you. Hold up. I was working about 2 years ago, and it's this dude. He became a new dean in the school, right? Mm-hmm. Right. His name is actually James. That's his name. Oh. So he was he has a doctorate, he has a PhD, whatever. Mm-hmm. So James comes in to look at the office and all that one day, and I said, "What's going on, James?" He said, "Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing?" Cool. I went back in my office, right? So I come back out, the front desk girl, she's laughing. I said, "What you laughing at?" She said, "Yo, one of the other workers that worked this other individual," she said she was mad. I said, "Why she was mad?" She said, "Because you called him James." I said, "That's his name." "Oh, you didn't call him Dr. Such and Such." I said, "His name is James, man." That's his name. And I'm looking at this person like, wow, y'all really afraid of people because they have a little title and because they have a little degree on the wall. This makes you feel so inferior. And it be us that be like that. We feel like we got to treat the dude that's named doctor and that has the director. We got to treat him like he God. He what? Get out of here. It made me mad, man. I'm sorry. It makes me mad. So, black customer service, it comes from our trauma. It's not because we are bad people. And I understand that when I'm talking to my black brethren about, when I'm in a business, I understand. I'm one of the people that I will look at the fact that you probably having a bad day. Right. You could have a disabled child at home. You understand? You could be going through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You could be ready to get evicted from your home, right?
Right.
These things are possibilities when you come to work. So when I come in contact with somebody, I'm not too over crazy when they acting kind of tight.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But one is not my fault first. But I will understand that we come into these businesses with traumas. You know what I'm saying? And then now you want me to be as happy and as fruitful as I can be. That's not going to happen on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? For real.